Well, g'day tubes. Welcome back to the wax. The wax. The wax. Sweet. So, what do we got going on here today? Well, not a whole lot since the other day, I suppose, but let's get to the tripod. And holy shnikes, I had no thought in the world that you guys would ever imagine that you'd even think of what this one was. And you guys did really well. Must applaud you on that. You did really well in guessing what this thing was. Man, I didn't think anybody would get it. But my goodness, you guys are awesome. Let me tell you. Awesome. So, we'll get her out here. And, yeah, we'll pull it out first here maybe. I gotta get some more wax on for another pour today. What are we going to do? Well, we got this big greasy one here. Big greasy one. So it's going to take a bit of wax, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to probably, well, you know what? I think I'm going to, oh, it smells so good. I'm going to do something a little different today. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Must have spilled a little bit. I'm going to, well, first of all, just get this thing warming. Something like that. What I want to do is, I've got this other wax over here from when we first started, if you remember this stuff. And, oh, it smells so nice. This other stuff we got that we all melted down here, it's alright, but it's not nearly the fragrance of this stuff. Oh, man. So what I want to do is melt 2 blocks in here to one of these. And it should, whoa, we're really smoking. Holy shnikes. It should make it smell a little better. Geez. Gonna set up the fire alarm. Okay, that's not super too bad. Woo! So what I want to do, I got this one here. Sweet, that'll fit. Fits right in the pot. That's a perfect fit, actually. So we'll get that going, and so one of those. Oh, nice display over there is gonna get wrecked. Get wrecked. And the ones I've already done, I'll leave them. But I'm gonna do 2 of these, and then add 1 of those to that. Okay, so. That'll be good. We got another one of these to do, and I greased this up with my sweet. Yeah, it's just not as nice. It's not quite as nice. So, but yeah, that other stuff. Ooh, it's nice. I'll have to get some more of that. So that'll render down there. We'll melt that all together again. That's going to be a lot of melting, but oh man, that smells good. Anyways, let's pull this guy out. Well, that's right, it's a split. So this one wasn't split all the way, and I had pulled it apart, but I've only done the one side. That's all sealed up again. That's kind of weird. It's actually fracturing the silicone there. Okay. Pull it out, maybe. Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, that is cool. I like that. Oh, sorry. Be nice if you guys could see it, huh? There. You guys were 100,000,000% right with a lighthouse on a rocky thing. Kind of almost looks like Peggy's Cove Lighthouse. Kind of. Not quite. So, you guys were bang on with that. Let me tell you. Good job, guys. Awesome. Get her out of here, and there we go. I poured that one up a little bit too much. It's going to make it a little difficult to get this guy's butthole string out. Sweet. It's not perfectly level. Most lighthouses aren't. And that's only a shorty that needs a little bit of work on the bottom though. So we will... Man, I can't believe you guys got that. That's awesome. We'll let that cool off a little bit, and then we'll have to do some more. Maybe not too bad. Yeah, not too bad, I don't think. Sweet. I like that. That's cool. Nice little lighthouse. So we'll get you a little better look at her here. Let's get you... What is going on with my camera here? Something's not happy here. Hang on. Hang on a sec. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, there's a little bubble in the carpet thing. Okay, so it's even got the little brickwork to it. You know, when the light dewy up at the top. Sweet. It's even textured on the ceiling part, the roofy, tiley things. Is there a guy in there even waving? No, I don't think so. Little windows. There's a door. Little staircase up even. I don't know what that is, but rocks, I guess. That is pretty cool. I like that one. Whoever made that mold, man, that was pretty awesome. Good job, whoever made that mold. So that's pretty cool, and yeah, I like that. And then I did another skeleton guy because they're kind of cool. So we'll, I tried something else different this time. I didn't tie a knot in the bottom. This stuff's kind of tight enough that if you don't pull too hard on the top, it actually kind of worked pretty good. So we'll pull another skeleton out. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know if I can get you any closer onto this one. This one came out really weird. I don't know what happened there. Let me just trim the wick off the bottom. Okay, let's get them down on the table here. Where was it? I seen that. Yeah. That's really weird. Hang on, let's get you a close-up. So it's got like a bunch of bubbles in it. Or zits, maybe. That's weird. I wonder why it did that. It's almost like it cooled too fast. Now let's compare it to one of the other ones here we've done. There's the other guy there. So I thought maybe it was like the dirty wax, but it's bubbles. So you can definitely see a difference. Huh. Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh well. Should be alright. Oh, that's a pretty cool one too. I wish it was bigger. Kind of cool. So yes, very good lighthouse. That's weird how that's like sticking back together. It's not sticky in there, but it's sticking to itself good. Huh. Sweet, yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one. That was awesome. Okay, so we've got we basically only have 2 molds left. We got this one and another one of these kind of crappy sort of silicone still, but it's not as nice and chunky thick as those guys are. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm not super crazy on those ones, but I think they were Amazon I got those at. Okay, so we gotta open up this guy. I'll open up him. Whoa, geez. We got a couple of sticks. I'm gonna need a pretty big stick for this guy. It's a big one. This is the last of our yellow ones. Big one. I don't know whether I'd order some more from these people or not. The people were fine. Everything was good with the transaction, no problem. Money exchanged fine, everything was good, but there was a lot of grief with the shipping, and they used FedEx, and I've never ever had to do this before. So they had shipped it. FedEx calls me, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just wondering your broker information. Who's your broker? I'm like, well, I know what a broker is. They do all your custom stuff and stuff, but I've never had to do that before with anything. I've never got out of the States before, so I'm like, do you guys do that? And they're like, well, yeah, we can represent you on that. I'm like, okay. So, oh, this one's already split. Got elastics in there. Lots of elastics, apparently. So they're like, oh yeah, we can represent you for that. I'm like, okay. So blah, 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 blah. I had to fill out this thing. It was so stupid. It was a PDF. I had to fill out, you know, my name and stuff. And I did it through the computer. It was the stupidest thing ever. So they wanted me to sign it, this PDF, and then send it to them. I'm like, okay, well, how the heck do I sign it? So I didn't sign it, and I sent it back with my name and stuff on it, and the date and stuff. And she sends it back, oh, no, they won't accept that. You actually have to sign it and send it back to us. I'm like, oh, for frig's sakes, are you kidding me? I really have to sign everything? Print it out, sign it, scan it, send it back, blah, 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 email it, whatever. So I'm like, oh, this is stupid. So I went in through the program, and I'm like, there was a place down on the signature, and you click on it, and it was like, right click, and it's like, insert signature. I'm like, oh, okay. So insert signature, and you go in there, and it picks like a script, like looks like a handwritten thing. So I just did my name in that, through the computer, and then resave that, send it. Oh yeah, that's fine, they'll take that. I'm like, really? It wasn't even really my signature, but the computer did it for me, so I guess that's good enough. So that was pretty cheesy, but anyways, this is our last big one. I don't know if you can figure what that one is. It's not a pine cone. It's a rock. Oh, it's not a rock. It's actually supposed to be one of those salt rock things. It's not. It's not really. So anyways, we're still melting here. We're going to be a little while. I'm going to have to crank this up. I think this pot will take a little more heat rather than the small guy. So we better put some bands to it here just to hold them. And hold them. Let's make sure it's all level-ish all the way down. Looks pretty good. I'll have to throw one more on the top here, why not? Okay, so now we got a wickham. My wicker needle that we made. Whoa, geez, sorry. Wicker needle that we made here works good. And we'll get some wick. And we just pull the needle through the wick. Kind of like that. And these things are awesome. They have a hole in the bottom already, so you gotta find the hole. If I can get the needle to work for me. Pull the wick through. That's wicked. Wicked. Okay, I'm gonna try this method again. So we still need to tie a knot on the bottom, basically here on the top of the mold, but the bottom of the mold. That holds our Dewey. Okay, and then we just pull this. Whoa, not that far in. Pull that down tight. It should be thick enough, it should hold it. I'll just leave a little bit extra. And the mold's moved a bit on us, so we gotta readjust them. They must spray this stuff with something because they are pretty greasy. Okay. Good. We're wicked. Oh, literally wicked. Probably should do another one too. I'm going to do another corn cob. Because that one was pretty sweet. I enjoyed that one. That was the corniest one ever, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So we're going to wick that one too. That's wicked. In his bunghole. Pull him through. I wonder if I should spray that with something. Yeah, heck with it. Okay, we need another stick. Tie a knot. My wife really liked the corn cob. She's like, oh, that is so cool. I'm like, yeah, it's neat, eh? Neat little things like that, you know. Really like to learn the actual silicone here. I could make a lot of my own things, but anyways. That's wicked. We'll zip that off and just pull them tight. It's kind of a weird shape. It kind of goes this way. So, but oh, we need bands on that too. Darn it. Banded. That's awesome. You guys guessed the lighthouse. Good job, guys. That's super awesome. Good job. Good job. Okay, that's pretty corny. Come on, Wax, hurry up. And what else should we do? I should probably do another wood. Remember the wood we did? I think I'm going to shoot a bit of stuff into that guy, though. Good old Pam. Rub some Pam in there. It's like a release agent. Sort of keeps it a little greasy, right? Greasy. That was greasy. Oh, where's the hole? I found the hole. Holy, I need another stick. Oh, Jesus, might not be a big enough stick. Was this one split? No, this one wasn't split. My stick's leaking stuff. Okay. That's good. That's actually not too bad. Without the knot, but these really rubbery ones, I don't think they would hold too well. They might get away with it, but you probably wouldn't. So, lighthouse, pine cone, nice cylinder one. I enjoy that one too. Might do another one of those even. That was a pretty cool one. Let's wick that one up. Now last time we had a weird top on it, but maybe it'll be all right this time. I don't know. So we'll find the hole. Oh no! My thing kind of needs a bend, maybe. Just give her a little bit of a bend again. There. There we go. This wire thing works pretty good. I mean, you could buy the actual needle, but you know, this I'm pretty happy with this thing. There we go. It's a little more wicked. And you could pour these without wicks too. Just because they're candle mold doesn't mean you actually have to, you know, use a candle wick. But if you want to burn a candle, it kind of helps to have a wick, right? So, got to get you back in the shot here. We're kind of forgetting about you. Sorry about that. Furnace has been running good, the new furnace. No issues yet. Hopefully there's none. I like to get some more of these kind of ones where they're really tall. You'll try to pour that not sitting in the thing today. And yeah, it should be about good for now. We're still waiting for this stuff to melt though, as we are. And then we'll do a big greasy pour. Literally greasy pour. That's the new one. The new one. You guys will never guess them. Well, you might. You probably will. Okay, let's pull this over a little bit here. Still going. We haven't touched this guy yet. The smelly one, but we're almost burned through the first one there, almost into the second one here now, so that's pretty awesome. Oh man, I wish you guys could smell that. Oh, if you like honey, it smells just like honey. So we'll wait for that to boil down, melt down, and pour 4 more today. Sweet. Maybe we'll even thread up a couple more. I want to do another lighthouse maybe, actually. Yeah. So, a little proposition for you guys if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's fine. No, don't worry about it. But if you would like to send a mold, if you can find a place online, whatever, that sells molds, and fire that into the mail to me, what I'll do is I'll cast you, depending on the size of it, 2 or 3 of whatever it was and send them back to you, mail them back to you, so you can actually get a smell of how good this stuff is. And my payment basically is just to keep the mold, so it adds to my mold collection. So if you want to do that, feel free. I'll mold you up 2 or 3, depending, like I say, on the size of them. Big one, maybe 2 or whatever, and then, you know, small guys, you know, 3 or 4 or whatever, you know, we'll mold you a bunch of them and fire them back to the mail through you. And like I say, that my payment would be for, you know, sending it back to you, and for keeping the mold that you send me. So, and it'll add to my mold collection. So that'd be awesome. But and then good for a video too, right? We can make that, put it in a video. So if you want to send it, feel free. If not, no worries. We'll just keep making the ones we got here, because we got quite a collection already. But you know, there's other places you can get them, and unfortunately, a lot of them are in the States, and I can't super easily get them here. So. Anyways, we're melting. It's just about to touch the yummy, smelly, good stuff. Oh, it's almost glued together. Oh, you can still sniff it. Oh, man. This stuff is so awesome. Alright, I'm just going to crank her up a bit more and get this rocking here. Because this is Friday night and tonight's movie night, so I got to get going here. We watch something on Netflix or whatever Friday nights usually, unless there's something else booked. I gotta see if I can get some more of this stuff. This stuff was pretty expensive. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's getting really hot now. Don't put your fingers in there, that's hot. You gotta unfortunately let it cool, and then it'll just fall right off. Imagine people pay for that, eh? Get that plaster on you and then peel it off. Oh, better not do that. It'll break off and all over me. Yeah, I got to get some more of this from the lady, but it was, well, these bricks were, that one's a little thicker than that one was, but, what were these, ½ pound? I think I got 5 pounds, 10 pounds maybe for 50 bucks or something like that. Beeswax isn't cheap, but it sure is nice stuff. Oh, it's hard to get off your nails. 10 bucks to go. You imagine? Yeah, get it in some cold water fast, and then you'd have to start chiseling it all off yourself. Anyway, she's melting, and then we'll let her coagulate together. Oh, it's going to smell much nicer. But I guess the wax smells whatever it does from whatever kind of pollen they were at, you know, the bees and stuff. They will change the smell of the wax quite dramatically, I would think. Plus it also is the method used, I guess, to extract the honey out of the wax when you break it out of the combs, out of the frames in the bee hive guy things. You don't get all the honey out, which I think this stuff we got, the big block of it, huge block out, I think they got really good honey extraction out of it, and they kept all that yummy, smelly stuff too, so that kind of sucks, but that's alright. So, a few more minutes, and then I'll let her melt together. It's coming pretty quick though. Melt together and mix her around. We'll be looking good. We'll start pouring. We got 1, 2. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to pour. Sweet. So we could do more, I guess, but yeah, we could do another pine tree, but this one's really flipsy. It's hard to get it to mush back together again. So floppy, right? But I don't think I'm going to do that one again right now. But I do have one more that we haven't done yet. And it's going to be awesome. So, I'll get everything kind of close here. And maybe the smaller ones in the front. Something like that, maybe. Ooh, I didn't put any bands around that guy. Ooh, better band him. I better band him. Oh no, I got this huge stick on here now. Oh, well, I'll have to readjust that wick after. I think I'm just gonna put two on this guy. Sorry, I missed you. Missed you again there. My bad. Ugh. Oh, they're coming down for movie night. Better hurry up here. And pull that bottom taut. And there we go. Okay, oh, she's almost hitting the wax. It's gonna smell good. That's the scent bar, I guess we'll call it. A few more minutes. Okay, I think we're ready. If I don't knock the camera over, we'll be doing good. I could probably turn that off now, and we'll just give her a stir. She's all melted and mixed together, and there's no going back now. So we're just going to use our little cup guy here. Oh look, we pulled a thing off. That thing. And I'm going to start with a little guy here first, so I can top him up at the end. Dripping all over the place. What the crap? Scrape all that off after, I guess. Ooh, that's lots. Should come up a little faster. Okay, then we'll do the mystery one. Ooh, darn near a whole cup. It's hard to believe, eh? That big tall candle was pretty much a whole cup. That thing was pretty much a whole cup. That one will definitely need to be whatchamacallit after. Hit with the heater gun. Corn cob. Have I got a hole in the bottom of this thing or something? Corn cob. Alright, what do we got left here? These three guys. So we'll do another lighthouse. That one was pretty cool. And we'll do another block of wood. Well, that was one. A block of wood takes up quite a bit of wax. That was two. I don't know how much that thing holds, but it might be half a cup of material. Three. A little bit. And last but not least, another cool pine cone. Alrighty. So that one will need a little bit of vibrate the whole table and get the air bubbles out. Okay. Just need a hair bit more in this tall guy here. That's good. I think everything else is going to be good. Maybe just a hair bit more in this mystery one. Mr. Corn Cob will top him off, and I think everything else was good. Alright, now we got the remainder to go into the pans. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for one whole one or what's going to happen here. 2 pounds of wax. Oh, so close. Oh, yet so far. Oh. Darn it. I don't really want to use another pan. So I'll just pour this one. Shallow one here, I guess. Awesome. Alright, there we go. So we are poured for today. We'll unbox these the next time we meet and see what this big mystery one was. You guys will never guess it. Well, you might. But, oh man, this tall one needs a bit more again. Darn it. It's a really weird one, this one. I'm just going to try to stuff the extra in there. That might take up the extra room, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Looks like we got to clean our table too. Let's see if we can scrape some of that off of here too with this guy. Oh, it's still kind of softish. Pour that into there. Ooh. Just a bit easier to get off when it's... I am so going to knock that one over. Okay, that might be the best I'm going to do. Get that off after. It'll come off pretty good too later on. Alright, that's it. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later. Happy candle waxing.